Okay, so this is a reading because I started to have a different idea about what happened with Selena Gomez. And people are saying that she may be a body double or a clone. I was watching somebody's video a few minutes ago. I forgot what his name is because I'm a fairly new subscriber, but he was talking about between Selena and Hailey Baldwin, there was always Hailey throwing shade, basically stalking Justin. So he said something that made me feel like, at first I thought, did Hailey take it upon herself to get rid of Selena? Because Selena released a song. The song was Lose You to Love Me. And then right after, this was released in maybe 2020 or something, but it was, okay, bear with me. So then I started researching time frames of different things. And it was like Justin was going back and forth between Selena and Hailey a little bit there. People were getting in between their relationship. It was like one of the Jenner girls, the one that did modeling, and Hailey, and one of the Hadid sisters, not Hailey, those two, the Jenner and Hadid girls took off with Selena so that Justin could have his alone time with Hailey. Fucking disgusting ass friends. Disgusting. Those Jenner girls have always been extremely disgusting to me. Their attitudes. It's like they are definitely mean girls. Absolutely disgusting that after all this time, your asses can't figure it out that you're mean and you need to fucking grow the fuck up. Stupid ass. So then I got to thinking, okay, so when I asked if Hailey had anything to do with Selena's disappearance or ending, I looked over at my Ouija and it said J and then K-I, and I knew what the rest was going to be, so J, kill. So I'm like, J, like Justin Bieber? Why would he kill Selena when, like, you know, I thought that he was in love with her? And then I got to thinking, oh, his girlfriend of all those years, what he probably confided in her, you know, feeling like they were in love, you would have confided everything in that individual. Everything. I would think everything. Maybe there might be one or two things you might want to take to the grave, but it just really irritated the crap out of me to think that we have been, well, I was supporting Justin after the, you know, the abuse that I came to find that he was subjected to with Diddy, and I felt sorry for him. But then, like, he goes and does something that probably, I'm thinking that he did it. I'm thinking, and then I'm like, how would Benny Blanco score a woman like Selena? Oh, you know what? Benny is at the top in the music industry, wherever he's at, what he does, he's at the top. Justin and him still consort. And supposedly Justin never ever sees Selena. They never cross paths. They make sure that they're always away from each other. I feel like Justin isn't the type of dude that's going to be cool with somebody just to make sure that everything goes smooth. You know, he can be a person that's not very nice. And I have no doubts that he would outright diss Benny if he actually really did something like, you know, be with his woman after all this time. I mean, I just feel like that's a hell no. So these cards just came out. So yeah, little Justin, motherfucker's struggling because he killed the love of his motherfucking life to hide secrets. I mean, I'm assuming it's the fucking secrets. It's not saying that right here. It's saying he's got a nightmare because of this burden, because of what he did with love. Now it looks like, let's see what he's up to, sitting here waiting for a relationship to get what you deserve. To be able to come together with your passions. So that could even be his music. But this nightmare, this burden of what he did to his love life was so that he could gain things. Still get those ships coming in. So I guess if Selena ran her mouth and told everybody about Justin's past, he probably wouldn't have continued with the fame. I have no idea what Justin was involved with. And I won't speculate because that's going to be a waste of time. Let everybody else do that. Now, let's move these away. This is why he did it. So like I said, as I was saying, I felt like Benny and Justin, they're different music companies, but under the same umbrella. So there's like one major umbrella company, and there's these two separate companies that are in it. And I don't know how many more are in that company. But Justin is in one, and Benny's in the other. Benny's at the very top. He's the top guy in his industry with whatever he does. Of course he's going to be able to pull something like that off, where him and Justin need to get rid of Selena. And they could easily replace her. I don't know where Selena's family is, but I'm going to guess that since about 2018, she probably hasn't had any contact with her actual family. I don't know about Body Double and their family, but I feel like this has been a puppet show ever since 2018, end of 2018. I feel like the last time that Justin was seen with Selena was probably the last time poor little Selena was found alive, or was alive at all. I saw the video of them sitting in the front seat, and she looks all happy and smiley, like, you know what? That could easily have been created, this fake happiness. He could have said something like, who knows what he said. People have all kinds of ideas, and they know how to make you happy, know exactly what you want to hear, what you need to hear, all that good stuff. Manipulators. They practice for years because people allow them to get away with it, and they're also the problems in the society. But anyways, stupid ass fucking Blanco and piece of shit Bieber. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give a fuck about them. Let's see now. Yeah. To continue the passions of, continuing on with getting to collaborate and everything, how it goes in the music and art industry. Then you got this Knight of Swords here. This is somebody talking about something here. About a Wheel of Fortune. About changes that ought to come. With the Five of Swords here. A fight over a happy home. Oh, there's not enough room for the both of our narratives. Because if justice comes into the equation, she could have even brought up something that made him feel like she could potentially tell on him. He felt like she might ruin everything. And here's this emperor. He didn't want to have to walk away from his becoming a man of great influence and wealth, top of his game, a little bit like me, who I don't give a fuck about anymore. That dude could never get a woman like Selena. The only way he could do that is if she's a lookalike and she wants to marry a guy with money. Excuse me for saying it out loud. And he's going to defend his ability to continue creating. He's going to make sure that she doesn't get him hung up and put out by talking about the things that he has done. Because it's better if nobody tells a word. And he knew how to put the kibosh on anything Selena could say. Selena Gomez body double. I don't know if there's fingerprints available. If you want to do a DNA test, come out with it publicly, because people are speculating that you're not Selena Gomez, girl. She couldn't get in the way. Justin saw that Selena could potentially uproot and ruin all of the work that he's created. She seemed to be the only thing that could put a snag, a damper on his career. I see a dude walking down there that looks like Benny Blanco's hair right now. Let me see what's going on with you, buddy. He's looking over here. I mean, he's not looking at me. He's just looking in my direction because he felt me looking at him. Benny might see this, but I don't give a shit, Benny. Little fucker, you get some fucking power and you think you can just destroy people with it because you fucking actually hate yourself. You think all you have to offer are your songs. You ain't got shit else. And I wonder how big that fucking little package is down there. Because that's usually a big ass issue for people. I don't know. Anyway, Justin's issue is that people found out he's actually gay. Anyways, I'm not saying nothing about that, but he was going along as a regular straight edge dude. Until all this Diddy stuff came out, and now everybody found out that he's bent over in the club sucking D for anybody and everybody that Diddy wanted. I won't be too critical, but you know what? It's just life. It's just life. All right, we got the Queen of Wands. Oh. Protecting what you worked on for you new Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber, Hailey Baldwin. Baldwin. All right, let's see. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. He probably, he also did this for Hailey. he stabbed Selena in the back. Not only to cover up his past, but it was like the thing that pushed him over was Haley. Like maybe he wanted to do that to Selena because of all she knew, but it didn't happen until he got together with Haley. And she gave him the material he needed in order to stab Selena in the back. Man, like I said, I would have never thought it was Justin. I thought he loved her to death. But then when I looked at the Ouija and I saw Jay, and then it started to read out kill, I couldn't believe it. But anyways, he's trying to keep shit together with the Two of Pentacles here by stabbing Selena in the back. God, I almost want to say I need to stop reading because I'm getting worked up, but no, let me just keep going with this, but I'm running out of space. I was working on some stuff here on the table, and I didn't have time to clear it off. I'm still moving stuff around here, so got a nasty background. All right, here we go. He did that so he could get away with his secrets. He probably didn't want Haley to find out all the bumps he's been bumping. That's what it is. He's trying to protect Haley from seeing that too. No, she's not going to get any information. Not from her. Hell no. All right. Then he's probably like, look, she's gone. Now she's resting in peace. We can be at peace, but he's got this secret. He's got secrets. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, because he thinks he thinks this secret is perfectly A-okay with his life, and it's just going to make everything peachy keen. As far as his career and life and everything else, all of the people he chills with, everybody he works with, it's going to be all go so well now that he has put an end to the person who holds the most of his secrets. That girl probably was Pandora's box to Justin. I probably will never look at these cards again. Never mind. I'm not gonna remove them now, but I'm gonna move over. Just 1 second. And then I heard that song. I'm looking. I finally went to his dumb page, and then it's showing his 2020. He came out with a song, "I'll Settle for the Ghost of You" or whatever. And if I can't be next to you or close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. And you know what? Yeah, he did that. He has to settle for the ghost to her. He probably didn't want to do it, but she had all of the keys to the skeletons in the closet. Nasty bitch. It's one thing to be abused, but then it's another thing to sit there and fuck around with some other people and not try to heal when you know goddamn well that what happened to you was not right. And you know what? You better not expect sympathy from me anymore. You didn't do a fucking thing to fix yourself, dumb bitch. Like I said, these motherfuckers just aren't worth it. I'm glad I figured this out. I'm not giving him another ounce of sympathy. Stupid ass. Dumb bitch. Fucking energy vampire. Nine of Cups. He thinks he's content now. Because of his Ten of Pentacles. Because of the money. Because of the wealth. The relationships that he got to preserve. He's satisfied. That's a fucking psycho for you. You know what? That whole Selena thing, it had to be a facade. This was just a girl that he got along with very well. They were just like brother and sister. Maybe like twins. Probably had, sex and everything like normal. but he's probably mostly gay. And there's men who cover up that reality by getting with a woman. And Selena was probably just fit that decently. So he feels all right. Like, he don't give a shit. He's sitting in the 9 of Cups. He's all good and well. He feels just fine about that because his career is intact. Stupid little bitch. Right, bitch. Right. And he's acting like a fool. Ooh, what happened to Selena? Oh, let's see what's gonna happen with her finances. Oh, let's see, make sure that I'm good. I'm good. I feel good about it. No issues with the Justice Department coming my way. I'm good, is what he's thinking. He didn't get caught. He's acting like a damn fool about it all. Nobody even suspects him and Benny. Nobody suspects it. They just think that poor Justin got hurt by Diddy. He lost the love of his life and chose to be with some bimbo, some Baldwin bimbo, like 6 months after he breaks up with Selena. And it's like no more after that. Like, you didn't even reach out to her ever. Oh, you didn't even want to see her face anywhere. That's just going to too far of great lengths for this kind of a situation. There's people at the Oscars and the awards all the time who broke up. But these two, Justin and Selena, apparently Benny makes sure that they never see each other, never cross each other's paths. That is going out of your way. That is too much work. That's disgusting. It's disgusting to live like that. No, money doesn't bring happiness. And it's more people, more problems. Not more money, more problems. It's more people. Because people are stupid as hell. A lot of people are stupid as hell. Because they don't give a shit to study. They just want to live day by day looking for sex. Just make sure their bills are paid and don't give a fuck about nothing else. Don't care about helping the world before they die. That's the kind of person we're talking about. That's like a Justin and Benny. Benny has some good songs, but he's got like I guess that would be a talent to be able to write songs and you could hear it in your mind. It sounds good. That's definitely a gift. But even good people, they get caught up into bullshit like this. You know, why he did it, maybe he's trying to help Justin or he's getting paid for it. I don't want this reading to be messed up by that question because Benny seemed like it. I mean, if you can come up with, but anyways, Diddy came up with good raps too, I guess, as far as I know, or he stole them all. Anyways, those two are both in the same pile of shit. Diddy and Justin and Jay-Z. This motherfucker Jay-Z's walking around like a phantom. Like, he's gotten away with everything. Nothing's touched him. You heard about him in the Epstein files, but no, he doesn't say a fucking word to clear his fucking name. And his ugly ass wife, who has stolen her intellectual property as well. I'm so sick of hearing y'all's voices on the radio. And I hate singing to myself to entertain myself. I'm sick of your dumbass music. Sick of hearing you, bitch. Beyonce, you went downhill after you got with Jay-Z, stupid ass. Fucking hate your music now. Fucking hate it. It sounds like shit! These little fucking manipulators. So, Benny and Justin, I mean, these dudes can probably manipulate people in the justice system and pay them off. So if anybody saw anything about Selena, it's taken care of. It's taken care of, man. And nobody came looking for her. She's just like single. I'm serious, dude. Let me tell you right now, sometimes these people don't give a fuck about actors, celebrities. And I'm just telling you that from my personal experience. Nobody comes looking for some of these people when they die. Nobody gives a fuck. People just, regular commoners like us, we don't know what to do about these situations because they already have it handled behind the scenes. Like whoever wants their money, and nobody's gonna change anything about that. So nobody came looking for after Selena. Like she was single, alone, like maybe already, like Justin and her was around each other so much that she lost, I don't know what kind of contact she had with her family, but it looks like she was alone after this happened. And so the whole situation was easily manipulated. There was people not looking into the situation on her behalf, which is really fucked up. I fucking hate people that will not seek justice for their loved one when something happens to them. I cannot stand motherfuckers like that. Get the fuck out of their life if you don't give a fuck about them. Stop fucking taking their energy. We got the tower. It's because she was fucking alone. That was easy to put an end to her. Oh my goodness. Okay. You would think, how can it happen in the music industry? They're always around people. No, but when you want people like Benny Blanco at the top and a sick ass motherfucker like Justin, stupid ass bitch sitting there acting like Selena. Everybody knows you're not, bitch. It's only the dumb ones that think you are. Think people can't fucking tell. This is another one of those readings. I'm sorry, I just don't know why I can't help it sometimes. And these motherfuckers, I mean, how, you know what? It's interacting with their energy. And I'm not coming down to that level. But I'm definitely, it's coming out, it's reciprocating. But it doesn't bring me down because I use a prayer every single day to purify my energy. It's a chant. It's called Daimoku of the Lotus Sutra. It's an enlightenment chant. And it restores your energy every day when people take it like this. I mean, we're always losing energy, but we need to conjure it up again, and chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo conjures it to the fullest maximum amount. No spell can touch you when you use that chant of enlightenment and invoke it by chanting the mantra over and over. Every day, keep it up. Unstoppable. You know what? It's a goddamn shame. People like Justin out in the industry running amok, and stupid ass Benny. Like Benny, you fell into it with Justin, the likes of Diddy and Jay-Z. Like Epstein, they're connected. Blanco. Anyway, I feel like Blanco is the kind of person where he probably had decent karma. But these people he interacted with and changed the karma in his life. So now he's got to deal with, well, he gets to have a beautiful woman that looks like Selena Gomez by his side all the time and control her like a handler. Like, this girl probably never leaves. Watch. She's going to come out with a little short video of her heading off to the gym by herself or taking a walk by herself or some bullshit like that. We know that's not you, girl. Just to prove that you're, your own individual. Yeah, no. So now that we've gotten rid of Selena, nobody's looking for her, we caused this tower. Now we can look forward to new plans. Let's put some things in the work. Huh, Jay? Huh, Benny? Let's get together and create some more songs and music and work side by side. Even though I have your woman. Okay, so we got the 3 of Swords here. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to see that there's heartbreak upon trying to design these plans after you did what you did to Selena. There's some heartbreak here, so let's see what's this heartbreak doing. Oh, and the Star. Oh, you got a little creative block, bitch, because of what you did. You don't want people to know. You can't really have it come out in your work, but it still is. Because you're an artist, right? And that's how it is. That is how it is with art. Yep, we got the working card, getting back to work, bitch. I know you don't like being called bitch, because you probably got called that all the time by your little ditty daddy. Little bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. Because you're the kind of person that don't give a fuck about anybody else but your goddamn self. And I can't stand people like you should not be around. You're the kind of person that deserves to work at a factory. Okay? At the bottom. A nobody. You deserve to, put the plastic on a fucking box and send it. That's how important you are, bitch. After what you fucking did. Let's work on some plans now. Let's get it moving forward. And nobody will know. Blocked from certain opportunities because of these little fucking illusions you're drawing. I wonder what those opportunities were. See, I don't follow this motherfucker. I was aware when the Diddy whole thing came out, and I just felt really bad for him leaving, I would leave sympathetic comments. Not anymore. That's over with. Stupid ass. Yeah, so they're having a hard time creating these delusions for people around the situation of going forward with their ideas. So I'm taking it that Benny has something to do with releasing Selena's music. I know he's releasing it, and I'm saying it's him, but it's not verified that it's him. Releasing drops of music, like one song, I don't know, is it per year or per, certain amount of time, with no album to back it up. So it's almost like he has music from her before, or he's using AI. So he has music from before, and he's just releasing. He's like, oh, I got 5 more songs with Selena. I'll release it this time, or release it that time. That kind of shit. Page of Swords. You don't want nobody to see what you did. So, moving forward is a little bit of a hassle, because he has to deal with now having this Selena who acts like she doesn't want to perform anymore because she's got health issues, because her voice is completely different. So he has to release these songs, and he's talking about having him and this new Selena, a new album together, but he works with Justin. But that Ghost of You song was not written by Benny. It says it was made with some other people. And I was like, well, why wouldn't he have Benny write it? Them two are really as thick as thieves. But you get to thinking, and he might be upset, because I'm not sure he's upset with Benny, or it's a whole bad, now he's feeling sad about it. He misses Selena. I mean, I guess this fucker has a heart too. Psychos have a heart, they might care about 1 or 2 people, but most people, they don't. He's sad. This motherfucker's sad. Yeah, so his little creative block, this whole thing, them two are having to navigate the situation around the fact that they're hiding. And Justin's heartbroken. They had to, just get away with some things. So let's get the rest of these cards out. I'm learning to deal with this kind of energy. I think it's pretty cool to be able to have an opportunity to become stronger than you were before, when you can handle, because sometimes you can't, it's hard to handle energies, but after doing it for a while, then you figure it out. So now we have this Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups and King of Swords looking over here at the Queen of Swords. I'm almost feeling like after this happened with Selena, Justin is heartbroken at what he did. I guess what he felt like he had to do. He got scared that she knew too much. I'm sorry that you would make it come to that, because you don't want somebody telling, but that's a real thing. People will kill people. Their trade secrets are going to come out. So it's just like almost like then this is when he rushed into the relationship with Haley. Like, come on, girl, I love you. Let's do it. Like, you know you love me. Like, you've always wanted me or most of your life. So you've got me now. Let's do it. Let's get married. So it's probably something like she kind of pressured him. Like, he used sex. He probably put it on thick. The charm and the romance and everything, and the sex energy. There's people who try to control people with sex, and it'll be outright obvious, and the person will still fall for it. Like, even if she knew, she's like, oh, but I just love him so much. I know he's like pushing me into it, but I love him, so I'm gonna do it. And then we got the 3 of coins here. Yeah, okay, so that's still the deal. That's still the business deal. That probably gave him some recognition. Like, I guess that's some nice recognition after you get rid of Selena. You know, you want to get back into on the scene and in the spotlight and let everybody know, hey, you know, I moved on, and Selena, she's over there, she's cool, she's just chilling. See? She's still here, but I moved on. We both did. It's the devil. Damn, dude, that's almost making a deal with the devil. Yeah, he did. That was because of all of the secrets that she knew, and he felt like this just, it's like, you know what, I'm thinking now, because we've got the 3 of coins here, this is like dealing with people. It's like he got married, and people are like, oh, God, we're glad you did that. So, and then here's the devil here, so it's like, people wanted him to get rid of Selena. People know that they may have encouraged it. Like, I'm talking about Jay-Z and Diddy. You know she might tell your stuff. No, you know, you can't let somebody like that walk around with your secrets. You crazy man. She's gonna talk. Somebody's gonna get her to talk. The Empress. Ooh. And then she got pregnant. Make sure you get her pregnant, Jay. Then nobody will think anything. They'll forget all about you and Selena. They will make sure they never speak about it again, knowing you sealed the motherfucking deal by having her kid. Judgment. The Empress. Yeah. It was like a move, a strategy move in the industry by getting her pregnant, getting married, after this whole Selena thing. That was, he felt like that was the right move for him to do that. So, you know, he can control it. He never got anybody pregnant. Oh, wait, did he? He got one of the Kardashian sisters pregnant. The middle one, I think. I don't know. She's the middle one. Courtney. She's got a kid. People are claiming it looks like just like Justin. Some people are thinking, you know, that's got to be Selena and Justin's baby she's taking care of. No, those two were at the hotel, you know, all the time, just fucking around. And I don't know if he was underage or... Anyways, that's just, that's their business. So, and it's disgusting to even think about, because I don't like cheaters. I hate cheaters. With passion. You know, these motherfuckers, they want to just come up on something for a few moments of fun and just ruin somebody's feelings over there. Like, Selena, like, fuck that shit, bitch. You're fucking nobody too. Stupid ass. 4 of Cups. But that's not what he wanted though. So this whole changed his whole world, and he didn't even want this. He didn't even want it like this. So I feel like now it's just looking like he was encouraged to do this to Selena because of the fucking secrets that she probably knew about Dumb Diddy. I got the Four of Wands right here too. To keep the peace within their stupid little fucking inside family, little music family. That's not even fucking music, man. That's some devil shit. This devil worshiping ritual. It's not even a chant. Some fucking, I guess you call that music, but I don't even like calling it music when it's inspired to, you know, for devilish functions. Fucking nasty bitches. And you might think cussing is part of the devil, but you know what? Cussing is better than killing somebody, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Four of Cups and Four of Wands. Yeah, like I said, he did it for the fucking family. His little fucking family. Little fucking family. Yeah, don't ask me to give a shit about nothing you got going on. When you start taking from people and stealing, I don't give a fuck. Whoever you feed with that, you're all on the same side. Try feeding anybody something with the money that you fucked me over with. I want you all to die. I don't give a shit. And yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's right. Nine of Wands. You can all go to hell. Nine of Wands right here. So he felt like he took one for the team. Still moving forward in his career. He still got that intact. The most important thing, I guess, it was that money. He probably felt Selena could have ruined him. Yeah, he did. That's exactly what it was. I can feel it. I feel it. That was Selena came through right there. He may have even used that word with her. I mean, she was all smiles their last meeting. And it's like he took her somewhere, and that had to be the last time she was ever seen. The real Selena. Now I'm gonna lay the cards out. I didn't say anything about the Strength card here. Yeah, it's taking Justin, Strength, to do this for the team. It's the fucking team that wanted him to do it. I don't know, you know, like right now I'm not thinking a whole lot about Haley. It was just Haley that got me curious if she had done something to Selena, and then it didn't look like that at all. So it just looked like, you know, it was Justin. And he and Benny continue to work together today. And he sits there and marries this person that looks like Selena. Like, would they wait for like 5 years or something? Yeah, they did. What a fucking joke. I am starting to channel Selena right now. So I'm gonna keep going with it. Yes. Is she telling us yes? Okay, so we have the King of Cups here, and we have the King of Swords here. So I feel like this is Justin and this is Benny. So Justin, the dude that she loved. Benny, the dude that comes up with these songs, and the guy who's a thinker. They came up with this idea to hurt her, to put an end to Selena, to keep their money intact. I don't know if Benny has dealings with Diddy, but this was to keep their money intact. It's gonna make sure we don't lose any of our money. Page of Cups. this was done out of insecurity. This was done out of creative blocks. So they felt like Selena was going to cause some kind of a problem with their creating music. Girl, what did you know? You know, they think that this decision was something that brought them happiness, and it's really sad for them to feel like they had to hurt somebody else in order to come up. It's arrogant. They thought that their life was more important. Well, motherfucker, next time don't be talking about your fucking secrets. I bet you learned that lesson, didn't you? Stupid. Stupid ass. Don't you ever fucking tour over here, bitch. Dirty asshole. Nobody fucking likes you around here. Everybody knows you're a fucking joke. Yeah, because these friends, they got away. Because of their friendship, they were able to pull this off. They were already connected and intertwined for a long time. So that they were able to, you know, it almost seemed like a competition to them. Like, okay, dude, if Selena lives, man, that's not gonna be good for us. Like, if she lives, dude, it might be over for us. So it's either her or us. Okay, now, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I did say J and then kill. So, like, that was pointing out Justin. So I guess it was his hand. But I think Benny is a part of the whole thing. He's part of the idea. He's a part of the plan with the Ace of Swords. And he's over here helping Justin with the plan. As the King of Swords, he's on how to do it. How to help him to kill her in order to keep whatever they got going on. So, let's see. And nobody would have ever known the secret. So it's like it was a competition to put an end to the secret. Like, the competition stemmed from the secrets that she held, and it was her against them, basically. Or I would say, I don't know Benny's full involvement, but he's part of the. He knows about it. He helped. He probably found the body double that he's now dating. The whole PR thing, public relations, clean up their image, damage control after the breakup, and what Selena knew. So now it was a competition with these secrets that she held. Yeah, and it's showing, like, I feel like this is when Justin came to her. This Knight of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. I felt like he came up and she didn't see what he had planned for her. And she's thinking, and maybe, like, we can work it out. Like, he's acting like he loves me. Like, she was all smiles in the car. Both of them. And Justin was just looking normal, you know. He wasn't acting like he was trying to stay away, which is probably how to counteract him from looking suspicious. So if, you know, but his normal way would have been, get out of here, I'm trying to take my woman on a date. No, but this time he was just acting cool, you know, like a chill guy, you know, looking kind of cute. And I don't like to call him cute. Like, that kind of personality, that kind of a person is not cute. I'm saying he's just trying to be looking cute, and it's, sorry dude, but yeah. Once you find out who somebody is, man, it really screws with the way that they look. Your perception of them completely changes. So here he comes in, he's like, hey, you know, like we could, like, he just with sex. I think that's all it took with Selena. And there's nothing wrong with that situation, but that fooled her, that he had some other motive, that he came in with sex, and she's over here thinking, this might be the time when we're gonna get back together. But no. All right, so here we go. The temperance card. Oh yeah. He like had, I guess he must have set it up in probably increments with the dating thing. Like he was seeing Haley, and then he had to go back to Selena, and this, like, I guess just dating the both of them at the same time. But that has nothing to do with what's here. What's here is, I feel like maybe that was taking his time away, so he was able to incrementally plan on getting this thing going. Like he set it up. Like I don't know if he called Selena and like she already hated him, but he's like, oh, remember you, who knows what he said to her, but maybe starting to plant ideas in her mind like a seed that could grow into maybe her potentially wanting to see him again. So I feel like maybe that took him a little bit to try to get in her pants again. And I don't even like to say it like that, because we don't even know if it went down like it that night, if it even happened. I mean, you know, I'm not even, but poor Selena. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and this was about, basically he was like thinking that if he can get her out to sleep with him, he's going to be able to do what he needs to do so that he can establish his footing in his career firmly with this Ace of Pentacles. And here's the Hermit. Yeah, man, he was just stuck on his money, his career. That he had to resign himself to do this to somebody that he loved. But his focus was not on love first, it was on the money first. And Selena was in the way of that, and he had to get rid of her for it. And then here's this Knight of Cups. Imagining he is a charmer, a romantic charmer, but he works by just sex. And then he also used his sex to get Haley to marry him, to get her to fall in love. I mean, those things are completely different, but it can be difficult to separate them. But this dude is just a Knight of Cups. That's what the cards are saying. So he gets all of his, like he's a musician, right? Like you saw him playing the drums when he was a little boy on the camera and stuff like that. And we hear that he has a good voice, we can hear it. But there's people who write his songs and they like know how it's gonna sound good. They make up the music, they tell you how to sing it. That's why it sounds good. Okay, if you had a bad producer, it would sound really terrible. But mean, people produce themselves. I'm not saying you have to have a producer, but it's saying this dude, he's just a charmer. Like, I guess he knows how to play the drums and he has a nice voice, but he's just a page of cups. I mean, a knight of cups. I'm sorry. That's it. He's not like a big wig. He's not a